Hey everybody, how are you doing?
Kevin, amazing work you did out there today. You just got done with delivering 3 cords of firewood. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel good. It was a lot of work out there today. We like you said, we were pushing 3 cords. I had 1 cord of oak, 1 cord of mix, 1 cord of hickory. In the firewood business, we call that the hat trick, having 1 of each. It's real rare to see, especially this early in the year. But that last delivery was the hickory. It really, really worked me. The gentleman's grass, really thick, really lush, hard pushing with that wheelbarrow. It was almost like he just watered or something. Plus a lot of rain this week. Luckily, downhill on that delivery, so gravity kind of did its thing.
Well, where does this put you?
I'm going to have to double check the data, but I think so far this month that's 9 cords, and we're only in the 4th day of the month, so I think we're putting out some pretty good numbers.
How do you interpret these numbers due to the current condition with the pandemic?
Oh, great question, great question. Firewood is really a fluid situation. Each customer, each situation, they kind of have their own burn rate depending on what they're doing. If they're camping, if they're smoking, if it's just a fire, after work when you come home, or is it a business? So you got a lot of people coming in and out of the market at different times. So you can't just get concerned about the peaks and valleys in the data. You got to kind of look at a bigger spectrum, like a 90-day block or something, to really get a feel for what's going on.
And what set today's deliveries apart?
I think because they were today's deliveries. You know, when I'm out there, I'm in the moment. I'm focused on what I'm doing, and I got to make sure I get each delivery right. Because I'm only going to be at that customer's house 1 time a year, maybe 2 times if I'm lucky. So everything from showing up clean, unloading the trailer, pushing the wheelbarrow, interacting with the customer, and definitely stacking the wood. I want to get a lot of balance, a lot of symmetry. That way, every time the customer comes out, he has that lasting impression of Haycock Hardwoods. He sees how well the pile is stacked. He has something nice to look at. And so hopefully he remembers that and calls me next time. So just being in the moment today is what made today's delivery special.
2 things, Mr. Haycock. I'd like to know which one is your favorite microphone up there. You have 5 to choose from.
I think this JoJo one here, because it's got the bow and everything, is really kind of talking to me. I think it's adding a touch of class to the situation.
Okay, and then how did today come together? Was there something extra special you did to pull it off?
You know, each day is really a result of hard work from 6 months to a year ago. This all started, like I said, that far back, because you have to bring in the firewood, you have to stack it, you have to inventory it, you have to let it set and cure. And so we really kind of started that process half a year ago. And then once you got to closer to today, the orders started coming in. Then there was the scheduling, the routing, the efficiency, really kind of pulling it all together. So what you're seeing now, I mean, it's not all G5 private planes, it's not exotic locales, it's not, swimsuit models. It's a lot of hard work just to get to where we're at.
Well, sir, where do you go from here?
From here, I think I'm going to go home, take a shower, get cleaned up, probably a little administrative and paperwork, some family time, dinner, and then probably right to bed. You can't be out late, you got to get rested, you got to take care of yourself, you got to position yourself for the next day so that you're ready to perform at this level.
On a larger scale, where do you go from here?
That's interesting you asked that. There was a CEO I heard about running a Fortune 200 company, and I don't think he really knew what was going on. So every time they put up a graph, he said up and to the right. And I guess that's how he planned on growing his business. So it seems to work pretty well for them, so we might give that a try here at Haycock Hardwoods.
How are you going to celebrate this win with all the deliveries and all that you've made today, I guess?
I think a fire. A fire is probably the only logical way to go, to kind of sit back, relax, take it in, and experience and enjoy what I'm putting out there in the marketplace, so I understand what the customer's doing.
And are you watching what your competitors are doing?
What? Definitely not. I mean, I'm kind of out here in my own lane, kind of doing my thing, growing my business. You know, I'm focused on making Haycock Hardwoods the best. I'm not worried about what everybody else has going on, you know. Steve Harvey once said that it's kind of like looking out a windshield of a car. The windshield's really big so you can see where you're going. The rear view mirror is such a tiny piece because you've already been there. You've already done that. So I'm not really looking at those other guys. I'm just trying to do me.
How do you feel about your business compared to ABC Firewood?
You gotta be kidding me with that question.
Sir,
You can't be serious.
Haycock Hardwoods, sir, Mr. Haycock Hardwoods, whatever you prefer to be called. I'm not kidding with that question. How do you think you're doing compared to ABC Firewood?
You just saw me deliver 3 cords of wood, you know, then come over, sit down, give you an interview, and you're gonna come talk to me about ABC Firewoods? You know what that stands for? Already been conquered, already been canceled. I mean, they ain't doing nothing. It's all about Haycock Hardwoods, where I'm headed. I'm putting up the numbers, you know? I got chords, man. I got more chords than your favorite song. You know what they call me out here in these streets? They call me Extension. You know why? Because everybody knows Extension got chords. Coming out here with these silly questions. Man, this interview's
Hold
over.
up, sir.
You need to
Hold
get
up,
right
sir,
before you come
sir,
talk to me
sir,
with these
hold up.
questions.
God damn it.